Thanks for tuning into my channel again, and I'm kind of excited about this one. I wanted to show you my new Micro Sawyer Squeeze filter. Just came out. It's December 2018. I got this a few weeks ago. I haven't actually applied it in an actual backpacking trip yet. I have filtered with it just to check it out, but it's pretty much like the old one, but I want to kind of go over the new one and the differences between the new and the old. I'm also going to, at the end of this video, show you kind of my plan for the PCT and how I'm going to filter but also carry water and the amount of water I'm going to carry and what I'm going to carry it in. So stay tuned for that at the end of the video. So here it is, the new Micro Mini Squeeze. What are the main differences? Well, this one is much smaller, as you can see, side by side. The new Micro Mini Squeeze is about 4 inches long and about 1 3/4 inches wide. This one is 6 inches long and about 1 7/8 inches wide. So definitely a difference in size, so physical size in your pack. The difference in the weight, this one is 1.8 ounces and this is 2.6. So just under an ounce difference. So although it's not huge, when you fill them with your hand, it's a little bit different, but not much. But as they say, ounces lead to pounds. So definitely a space and weight savings. So I paid $27.99 and actually went to Sawyer's site and just bought it online there. It was $27.99. And what did it come with? Here's the list right here. Like its predecessor, it's rated for 100,000 gallons, so it hasn't lost anything from the old one, although it's much smaller. So you should get more than a through hike, probably up to 2 through hikes if you keep it backflush and keep it clean. The next part I'm going to put on a screen here for you to read because it's way too technical and too much of a tongue twister for me to say. So here it is right here. So I'm still playing around with how much water I'm going to bring in the early parts in the desert. I'm pretty experienced in the desert, but depending on the weather and the days and the water carries and things like that will dictate how much water I'm carrying. But I want to have capabilities for at least 7 to 8 liters. So this is how I think I'm going to do it as of now in December 2018. So I used to carry at least 4 1-liter smart water bottles. I've changed my mind on that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry 2 1.5 liter bottles. So a total, of course, of 3 liters. So that's going to be in my pack. Why I'm doing that is mainly because I want to have less bottles, but also it frees up 2 spots because normally I put 2 bottles in each side pocket. So it takes up all the space in my side pocket pack, in my pack. So I'm going to do this on each side, and that gives me a spot for other things like gear, or it could be my tent poles, things like that, or my umbrella, things like that. So that's my thinking, is I'm going to have 2 1.5 liter bottles. Also, I have a chest pouch that I'll be doing a review on soon that's going to hold a water bottle. I'm going to have this in it, so that is almost a liter. It's just shy of a liter, so really that's 4 liters right there. Then I'm undecided on which bags I'm going to bring, my roll-up bags, but I have 3 types right now, and I'm kind of waiting on one new. The one I probably going to use is the Knock 2 liter. These are all 2 liter bags. This is great. If you don't know about it, it's super great. It has the cap colored so that if you set it down on the ground, you can find it easily. It's also different than your white caps that typically come on your water bottle, so you can denote which one is the right cap for this. It's threaded perfectly for the Sawyer water filter. Also, what's the greatest thing about this is this slides off super easily and like this. And what's great about this is you can easily, in a bigger water sources, just dip in and fill it up really quick. This will act as my dirty water bag, which means that even if the water is pretty clean, it's going to be what I filter through into all my other bottles that are for the clean water. So this is the Knock Vecto 2 liter bag. They're coming out with, it's December 2018 right now, they're coming out with a Vecto 2, the newer model of this. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to change, so I'm kind of holding out that maybe what I go with. So I've talked to the owner of the company, and I'm going to try to get something from him probably January, February. So that's the plan. So that may be what I go with. And if I do this, I'm planning on carrying two 2 liter bags no matter which brand I bring. So that'll give me 4 liters there, and I have 4 liters here. So on the super dry stretches, I'll have plenty of water. I like to err on the safe side on water. And when they roll up, they don't take up much space or weigh anything. So I'm going to bring 2 of these. The other bags I have that I've enjoyed this bag a lot is the Evernew 2 liter bag. It's a little bit harder. It does not open on the bottom end. But some of the things I like about it is the cap is orange, but when you take the cap off, it doesn't go flying off. It's still there, it's connected. With this string, what I like is when you're not using it and you roll it up, screw on the cap, like that. What's great about this is you can wrap it around and just kind of goes around the top like that, keeps it all in one thing. I got that on Amazon, so that may be the one I bring. The one that I haven't really enjoyed, it's set up basically like the Evernew, but the cap is not connected, so you can lose the cap. But what's weird about this bag is it's not threaded correctly for the Sawyer filter. So when you put the Sawyer filter on there, the filter works, but a lot of the water is being wasted just going out on the ground. So I didn't like that. I haven't really used it in a while because of that. So anyway, that's how I'm going to carry my water. Also, let me show you a couple other things I have in my bag with my water filter. So when my water filter is in the bag, I have this bright orange bag so I can find it easily in my pack. In here I have this, and I'll have the two 2-liter bags in this with it. And then what I also bring too, that I've really found is great, is, and I put my filter in this, is I have a very small personal water, plastic water bottle, and I've cut the top off. This is extremely great for very small water sources. I've used this in very small springs coming in the mountain that were barely trickling, and if you need water bad, it's time consuming, but you can get water out of this. It's very hard to get a big bottle like this in a stream or a rivulet, or even one of your 2-liter bags. Is very hard to do. This is super easy. You can scoop it like this. It take a little while, but you can pour it into your bottles and eventually filter it. So it weighs nothing. So I'm bringing that. And then I have one extra sports top, just in case I lose one. And really important to bring at least one of these caps. They don't weigh anything, but you will lose them out there eventually, and it's just good to have one so you get town to maybe get another new bottle. So that's really what I'm bringing. I hope this helps you and educates you a little bit, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching. Bye.